okay? Do !Discord in the chat. You can click the link. You can join in. You may not have access to all of the channels, but if we have to, we will move you around. Seems like a lot of rules. It's really not. It's a very simple concept. It's easy peasy, all right? And if there's any confusion, obviously we're in the Discord. We're going to be in the game. We'll help you out. We'll get you moving. We'll get you where you need to be. !Discord in the chat. Get you a link so that you can join. Frosty fell off, unfortunately. Oh, he's back. But that's at least what we had planned for tonight. I do want to get in here because I did see that they released the patch notes for Season 4. Okay? I was on Rainbow a little bit ago, and I did see that they opened these up. Right? We're going to go through them together. Let me pop this on. Boom. Operation Tenfold Pursuit. Frosty, do you understand? Operation Tenfold Pursuit marks a 10-year anniversary, bringing a torrent of change with it. Thatcher gears up with the movement and upgrades his arsenal, first by gaining access to the PMR 90A2, the new DMR. Okay? I've heard good things about the DMR. I've heard bad things. Honestly feel like the roaming is heavily targeted. Nico, if you feel targeted, brother, you might be doing some things. You know what I mean? Just saying. That is the new marksman rifle. Like I said, I've heard good things. I've heard bad things. Oh, come on. Stupid ass ads. Stupid ads. Get rid of it. All right, let's pull this back up. Becoming the first operator to have access to the 4 main weapon options. Next, his favorite EMP gets upgraded. That's right. He no longer has an EMP grenade. He will now have an EMP launcher. I believe it has 5 charges. Single use, right? And then you have to reload the canister and then fire again. I believe there's 5 charges. The EGS disruptor, which allows him to search, which it has it's like a little heartbeat monitor. If you've ever played Call of Duty, it's a little screen on the left side, and it's going to give you direction and a ping where the electronics are. Gadgets, read, patch notes below. Right. So this is Thatcher. Okay. There is the new what the hell did they say? EGS disruptor. New launcher. This is the canister that you're going to have to reload every time. I did see that. New DMR right here. Kind of looks like a mixture between a Galil from Call of Duty and the FAL. It sounds different. It definitely sounds different. It almost sounds like an airsoft rifle, to be completely honest. Trying to nerf me? Oh, never, 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 never. New gadget allows him to detect enemies. See, this is that little heartbeat kind of monitor thing. This is where you're going to get a lot of your information from. It's going to give you the direction, and then you can launch through it. Now, I don't know how far that goes. Like if it's a quick little pulse of like 20 feet, or if it's if you could go across the whole bomb site and knock everything out. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. R6 Shield Guard. Updates will now roll out twice a week. Oh, this is the anti-cheat. We'll roll out twice a week, making it harder for cheaters to keep up, making sure a fairer and more secure experience for all players. Monitoring cheat patterns daily, enabling faster and smarter bans. What are you doing? Sit there, Frosty. That's all you got to do. Might be my favorite part of this stream. I mean, Frosty is the new addition. It is winter. You know, it's Christmas time. Frosty is here. This is where he is. Enabling faster, smarter bans. Focus on removing cheaters quickly and permanently. Also refining recoil script detection system to catch unfair macros and scripts without penalizing skilled players. Okay, but in a match, right? Say you join a ranked match. Somebody's using a macro, the other guy's cheating. Do I get faulted for that, or is my elo alone, right? Frosty, put your nose in his ear. No. Nope. That's why I have headphones on. Get out of here. Ahead of full rollout of year 11. All right, map maintenance. Fortress rework. For those, huh? Oh, so Frosty's sad. I don't believe it. He'll cheer up. It's Christmas time. No sad faces on Christmas. You learned that from the Grinch. For those that may have not played it, this is Fortress. It is not so fun, is it? You know, how long's it been, Ramboner? How long has it been since you last told me not to do it that I've done it? Been years. Years. If you've never played this map, it is a quick play map. It is kind of fun. There are some directions in it that absolutely kind of confuse you a little bit if you don't play the map enough. Again, this game is based around map knowledge. Been years for sure, I'll give you that. That's what I'm saying. You can't use that against me if I haven't done it recently. Fortress receives a modernized and structural modifications this season is added to all playlists, including Ranked and Siege Cup. Fortress now has less hallways. Nice. So, like I was saying, very confusing map. Just became a little more simplified. Bomb sites have been balanced. I mean, I wasn't against the bomb sites that were there. Entrances for attackers have been improved, and the courtyard has been turned into an exterior zone. So this whole area in the center that the drop down is now an exterior zone. I'm not against that. I'm not against that. They have that in nope, I lied to you. I was gonna say coastline, and the other one is, let's see, what other one has Villa, but neither of those are an outside zone technically. New map layout brings Fortress up to your competitive standards and removing some of the pain points brought forward by players. Okay. New modern Frosty hit you? Kratov, you're going to have to get over it. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. Oh, it's a high five. It's not meant to be violent. Skyscraper gets a modernized as well as theme park. Received visual enhancements including improved lighting, shadows, 4K textures, and destructible ingredients, meaning more pallets of fruit. Awesome. Ooh, new features. Okay. New experimental playlist. Testing Grounds is an experimental playlist that revisits the test server lab. My apologies. Ramboner just put his hand up. He wants a high five. Nice. Test server lab allowing players to try out major updates on PC or console before it's added to the live game. One of the major differences compared to the test server lab is that the playlist is now integrated into the main game and easily accessible. From January 8th to the 15th, Testing Grounds will introduce a focused experiment for armor and speed values. Yeah, does he want another one? Oh, fist bump. Fist bump. There you go. Will introduce speed values. Operators will feature new options to adjust their health and speed with the goal to give players more agency over their playlist or play style and allow for more personalized tactical decisions. Players can select a new stat limits in planning phase, observe how it impacts various strategies, and share feedback through the open community survey to help guide future development. So what I take from that is they are experimenting, at least from what I see, with customizable operators in the aspect of health, speed, and armor. So if I take Monty, right, shield operator, 3 armor, slow as shit, health, that kind of thing, movement speed is ass, and I put, if I take the health away, right, and I take 1 off of armor and I make Monty the fastest operator that I can, how does that play, right? Are they experimenting with that to a point where in ranked, this is going to carry over? So that way, Warden, right? Warden with the goggles and the SMG running around already like he's a crackhead. What if I give him full speed and full armor? What does that translate to, right? If I take Who's another one? We'll just pop off here. Ella. Need to get B a real puppet. She can do a puppet show behind every stream. She's got 3 snowmen and a Santa Claus that she absolutely was doing that last night. she is going to become a puppeteer and slowly become a ventriloquist. You want to be what? An ice cream worker. Okay. All right. Make those tips, man. But are they trying to integrate that kind of modification into regular game? That's kind of where I see that going. At least right now. I could be wrong. It's my opinion. It's, using the clues that are there. I feel like they're onto something in that way. Signal keeps dropping, so I'll watch when I can. Not a problem, Kratov. Not a problem. I appreciate you being here regardless. Ranked matchmaking now uses visual rank and squad size as a matchmaking parameter alongside skill, improving fairness and consistency across matches. Skill will remain the primary parameter for matchmaking, with visual rank being used as a secondary parameter. Squads of mixed rank will take skill and max rank of the squad into consideration. We appreciate your feedback on matchmaking process from our players. We'll continue to improve based on feedback. Okay, a lot to tear apart there. The game currently goes off of what would be like a Call of Duty of skill-based matchmaking, right? SBMM. Everybody knows it. We all play Call of Duty. We've played it at least once or twice. You have skill-based matchmaking. The problem with the rank scenario now is, take for example myself. And I'm not tooting my own horn, but when I play with Old Red, my rank is gold 5, right? That's where I'm currently sitting. His rank, I believe, right now is copper 3. When we load into a game, okay, it's too much of a mixed bag. Whether we play against people that are of my skill or of his skill, or we might get the random diamond, platinum, whatever, because they're losing and losing and losing and losing, trying to get into worse lobbies. The problem doing that is they're not losing rank to get there. This is stating if you're bronze, you versus bronze. I'll be joining customs a bit later, probably around 6 or 7. Not a problem, Nico. Not a problem. If you join copper, you verse coppers. If you join bronze, you verse bronze, and so on and so forth. But what they're also stating too now is if you go in as a duo, you will verse more duos. Solos as solos, 5-stack as 5-stack. That's at least what I'm getting off of that. What I don't like that they said in here is visual rank, right? Because you can still open up the eligibility for smurfing. But, and it says it right here, we'll take the max rank into consideration. So if, Old Red isn't ranked, and I'm using him a lot, but it just first name in my head. If Old Red isn't ranked, and I've been playing for a little while, and I'm Silver 4, that's going to throw him as an unranked into a duo lobby at Silver 4 competitive. I'm not saying he can't do it, because I know he absolutely can, but I don't know. I feel like that can be rough in some situations. I like the idea. I like that they're reworking it. I like that they're actually doing something to make it a little bit more fair, and you're not going to go into those lobbies that are based off of, hey, I'm a platinum player, it's the end of the season, I've been fucking around. Here is me just saying, nah, right? I'm going to go into lower lobbies, and I'm going to have fun, right? And whatever. Ranked pool map update. Emerald Plains has been replaced by Fortress. Okay, so no more EP. Got it. Skyscraper has been replaced by Fortress in Pro League.